Right now, almost every square inch of your skin is covered. A shirt against your shoulders, fabric across your stomach, a waistband, socks pressing the soles of your feet. You've worn clothing for so many continuous hours of your life that your brain has filtered the sensation out almost completely. The contact is permanent, so your nervous system stopped reporting it. But your skin is not empty. Underneath all that fabric, there are roughly 5 million sensory receptors waiting for input, and almost none of them are getting what they were built to receive. For 99% of human history, your ancestors lived with bare skin. They felt the wind on their backs, the temperature shift as a cloud crossed the sun, a drop of water moving down the spine. And then, in a flash of evolutionary time, we covered ourselves up and almost entirely forgot what the human body was designed to feel. To understand what we lost, you have to understand a timeline almost no one talks about. In 2011, the evolutionary biologist David Reed published a landmark study. His team had spent years analyzing the DNA of body-lice, a parasite that, unlike head lice, only evolved to live in clothing. By calculating when the two genetically diverged, they could pinpoint when humans first started wearing clothes regularly. The number was about 170,000 years ago. Already startling, because it means modern humans, anatomically identical to you, walked the earth completely naked for tens of thousands of generations. But here's the part nobody mentions. Genetic studies suggest our ancestors lost most of their body hair around 1 million years ago. Do the math. From the moment we effectively became naked to the moment we started wearing clothes, there's a gap of roughly 800,000 years of bare skin. No fur, no fabric, feeling the world directly, every minute, day and night. Whatever your body was designed to experience, it was designed during that long stretch. Not the last few thousand years of cotton and wool. Your skin is not a passive surface. It's one of the most sophisticated sensory organs ever evolved, packed with specialized receptors. Meissner corpuscles detect light, fluttering touch. Merkel discs sense steady pressure and texture. Ruffini endings respond to skin stretch, like cold air pulling slowly across your neck. Pacinian corpuscles, buried deep, detect vibrations so subtle you never consciously notice them. And around the base of every body hair sits a follicle receptor, sensitive enough to detect a hair moving before anything has touched your skin at all. They were built to alert your ancestors to a mosquito hovering, a leaf brushing past, a breeze shifting direction. You walk through every room with millions of these receptors muffled by cloth, reporting only the constant pressure of fabric. The system is running. It's just not getting any of its real signals, and it gets more extreme. Studies measuring tactile sensitivity have found that even thin fabric reduces the perceptible sensitivity of your nerve endings by something like 60 to 70%. Nearly 3/4 of what your skin is built to detect is filtered out by your shirt before the signal even reaches your brain. Imagine losing 3/4 of your vision. That's effectively what we've done to one of our most important sensory channels. Gradually, voluntarily, across 100,000 years. So, what did your ancestors actually feel? They felt the air, constantly. Every shift in temperature and humidity was information. Anthropologists studying the few groups who still live with minimal clothing have documented an extraordinary level of environmental awareness. People who sense weather changes before they arrive, who can name the direction of the wind with their eyes closed just from the differential coolness on their skin. Not as a skill, as a default. They couldn't help noticing the breeze on their lower back. The signal was simply always there. Like background music their brains had learned to read like a map. Then we put on clothes and the music went quiet, generation by generation. There was also skin against everything else. Bark, stone, water, dirt, sand, and the bodies of other humans. There's research now showing that direct skin-to-skin contact triggers oxytocin and lowers cortisol in ways that contact through clothing does not. The same touch is biochemically different when fabric is in between. Your ancestors lived inside that biochemistry. Now think about how much of your day involves bare skin touching anything. Your hands, your face, maybe your feet for a few minutes. The other 90% of your body lives in fabric and has its entire life. While we're on the subject, comment the city you're in right now and tell me the last time the weather actually touched your bare skin there. Most of us have to think hard to answer that, and that's exactly the point. This is not an argument for nudism. It's an observation about something we quietly gave up without ever knowing it was given. There's a reason people report a strange sense of relief when they swim naked in a lake, or stand in warm rain, or feel wind directly on a bare back. They describe it as feeling alive in a way they can't explain. What they're actually experiencing is the reactivation of millions of receptors that have been muffled their whole lives. The wind doesn't feel new to your skin. Your skin feels new to itself. And the strangeness of that sensation is itself a kind of memory. Your body recognizing something it lost before you were born. There's a reason saunas, hot springs, and bathhouses exist in every culture on Earth. These aren't just recreation. They're the rare, deliberate moments when humans reopen a channel that's been closed for most of recorded history. So the next time you step out of a warm shower into cool air and feel something travel down your back you can't quite name, or a breeze hits your neck, and for half a second you feel like you've remembered something, pay attention. That is not a small feeling. That is 800,000 years of evolution speaking to you for a moment before the noise of modern life closes over it again. Your body was built for a world without clothes. It learned to read the wind, the temperature, the closeness of another body, the texture of every surface it touched. We covered it up to survive ice ages and to invent civilization, and we never uncovered it again. You are carrying a sensory instrument far more powerful than you've ever used, and you've been told your whole life that it's just for showing. If this made you notice your skin in a way you usually don't, the like button helps this reach the people who need it. In the comments, when was the last time you felt something with your skin that genuinely surprised you? Wind, water, sun, anything. Subscribe to keep learning about the parts of your own body the modern world has quietly turned down without telling you.